Now, relationship experts often say that date nights are one of the best ways to keep the spark alive in your relationship. But we've got limited options right now, can't go out, so maybe, you know, you've got to get a bit more creative. So has lockdown brought out your partner's romantic side? What, Stacey, is Joe doing lots of romantic stuff? Has he surprised you?
He has been doing a couple of things he knows that really make me happy, like cleaning the windows or hoovering the grass. We've got pretend grass. And I do think when he's doing it, I think, oh, hello. But other than that, no. It's very much swings and roundabouts in our house.
You do a bit of date night in your garden occasionally, don't you?
We have to make sure that we try at least once a week to spend a couple of hours just us, get the kids in bed early and just talk to each other, because the reality is the rest of the week we're arguing with each other or moaning at the kids or cooking or clean, and we're just, although we're together constantly, we're not together because we've got to split our time so much. So we do try really hard to get like a couple of hours a week.
You have to do that with young kids, don't you? Because when you get to us, our kids are older, so they don't really want to spend. They're in their room the whole time. So we have too much of our other halves, perhaps. But you know.
What about you, Jonathan? You and Jane. So you're at home. Obviously, your father-in-law's there, but not constantly with you. Do you find it's the minutiae of life? Because I know Eamon and I, it's just that bickery, because we're together too much at the moment. It's all like, why did you leave the butter out? Why didn't we make
but you know what? But living with Eamon, I mean, you've got the hardest job of any of us right there.
Thank you for recognising. No, Janet would have him. Janet and I thinking of doing
No, I'll have it. She can send him to me on Amazon. It's no problem. I'll have Eamon.
You've got competition now. Kate Beckinsale's after him, Janet. Sorry, you've been trumped. You've been trumped. But Jonathan, seriously, do you and Jane, do you not row? Has this made you closer, or are you arguing?
We've been married for 31 years now, so of course there are moments when tensions boil up and we do row occasionally, and this has been us together. And because we've been trying to clear up the whole house, which I think a lot of people are doing, we're saying, let's use this as an excuse to really get the house the way we want it. And so there have been moments, I think, where we have both felt like, oh my God, you know, it just gets on top of you a bit. But we've tried to give each other space as well. We've tried to make sure that things don't blow up bigger than they need to. We've tried to accommodate each other and understand that we're all stressed right now. We haven't had, I mean, we do have, the other night, she's been doing most of the cooking. We went vegan at the beginning of the year, so she's been doing kind of all this vegan cooking for us, which has been lovely. And so to try and make sometimes the event a bit better, I've been setting up the garden and setting up a little fire pit, and we've been going out. So sometimes we eat outside like that, and that makes it feel a bit more of an event than just like, you know, just like you have to eat.
So we're more romantic. What about Gary, Jane? Is he lighting the candles when you get home?
Endless. Where do I begin? Well, it's funny because we've been together 22 years, and it was our 18th wedding anniversary on Monday. And yeah, there we are. Yes, when I was a lot less, I had more not cellulite. What do you call it? Collagen. Then got more cellulite now. And this is my gift. So 18 is porcelain. So this is what my wedding anniversary gift that we've got here. There we are.
Oh, Gary.
Happy anniversary, 18 years, porcelain. That was it.
But that is very Gary. You say he does every year a really funny, unromantic card.
Humour is his romance. So he can be quite romantic, but I have to say neither of us are being very romantic in lockdown. I think we've now got to the point where it's like, and I opened the doorbell went the other day, and it was a delivery, and I thought, oh my God, what's he bought now? You know, there's always something, and it looked like a wrapped Roman helmet. And he's bought us all one of these. He's bought us all now one of these for when we go out. So I'm not going to be going near him in this.
But that's what's important though, and it's because you're talking about romance, and sometimes doing those kind of, maybe what's more important is doing loving gestures, which actually means something. Not trying to create a fake
thoughtful. Are you doing thoughtful things,
do some welding.
Are you doing thoughtful things?
Yeah, I just like this week. I bought, because she was worried about her feet. She hasn't been able to have a pedicure for ages, so her acrylics are disastrous right now. I don't want to get involved there. So I bought a kit online where I could deal. The heels of her feet have become like an elephant's foot, really tough.
I'm sure she'd be thrilled you're telling us that.
I bought this kit, and last night I had a towel on my lap, her foot there, and I was shaving.
Oh, that's love. That is love.
Bacon slicer.
Janet, that is love.
And then the socks. So it's not romantic, but it's loving.
That's love, Janet. You doing anything? You scraping Peter's feet?
Yeah. What about my hairdressing thing? Have we got the photo to show?
We have
This is
now.
what I did. I think this is loving. Look. Where's the photo? That's my hairdressing hat, right?
Yeah.
I put on a special outfit. Now look back of his head.
Oh,
Done.
there's nothing there.
That is...
Mind, I've scalped the man.
Looks like a velocity.
Is that love, Janet?
I wondered what I was looking at for a
Well,
minute there.
I think that when you're in lockdown, it's very, very hard to be sexy when you're both wearing sweatpants. All right,
Yeah.
they've got elasticated waists, but, you know,
Yeah.
it's not the most flattering. But I do dress for dinner. I put it because he cooks supper every night and he's been cooking a different dish every day. Mind you, I have to do the bloody clearing up. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought.
Oh, it's all right. Janet, you know, it's
sorry.
unprecedented times. These things
Unprecedented
happen.
stress, very,
things
very
happen.
stressed. Yeah, I have to do the washing up and romances.
I mean,
It's
do you get
difficult.
dressed for dinner, like wash your hair, put some makeup on, you know, spruce
Yeah.
up?
This is what happens when I wash my hair. It looks terrible. No, I kind
lovely.
of put a bit of I put lipstick on and I put a nice sweater on out of the 5 I've got here.
OK. Well, listen, that's all of us, how, you know, the romance or not. What about pets? Because we're spending so much time at home. I have to say, our Maggie, is absolutely loving life because we're just there all the time. But the Charity Dogs Trust says that when we all go back to normal, a lot of us go back to work, the pets could suddenly have separation anxiety. It's like, where's everybody gone? So, Janet, you've got Badger with you. So when this is
Badger
over, who
is-
will you miss
yes.
more, Peter or Badger?
Badger. Badger.
You
And
never even used
also-
to like Badger.
I know, but now, have you got my latest Badger picture? Oh, there's a nicer picture than that I took
is
the other
there?
day where he's looking unbelievably
Oh,
cute.
no, that's
Look
gorgeous.
at that.
Yeah.
I now make Badger's dinner because I've got him on a weight control plan.
You've
So he has-
changed, Janet.
I know, he has 1 boiled potato, some cabbage, half the portion of dog food, and then a kind of chew thing to clean his teeth afterwards.
Dentist.
Jonathan, you've got dogs, plural.
We've got dogs, cats, we've got fish. We used to have a pig, but sadly the pig's no more. We didn't eat it, by the way. It was natural causes. So, yeah, we've got them, and the dogs are loving having us there, and the cats are loving it. I mean, that's meant to be a romantic dinner. My wife's on the other side of that fire pit, but the dogs all joined in and sat on me. And I think you've got another picture of her old dog. We've got an old dog called Sweeney, who's our dog, who's 14. He sleeps in the bed with us, and I have to give him his heart full every day. So we do have, but you know what? We're lucky because my wife writes, and because my line of work, like yours, means I'm in the studio some of the time, but I can be home more than someone with a regular job. It means they see a lot of us anyway. So I don't think it's going to be that different afterwards. But certainly I've enjoyed making sure they go for a walk every day. I mean, they've never had so many walks.
No.
They're exhausted.
Yeah,
My dog is
not
absolutely sick
again.
of it. He's like literally looking at us going, not again. I found this newspaper headline the other day. I took this photo of him. Look, this is after, I think, his 3rd walk of the day. Have we got the photo?
It's the dog
Technical
lying on the
issues,
ground.
technical issues. No, we haven't got the photo. OK. Yeah, he did have legs like that, and they're about that big now. He's worn down.
But do you think he would miss you, you know, when you go back to work and you're out of the house a lot more? They're going to suddenly go, where's everybody gone?
I think Theo, our dog, will just be relieved to have a bit of space because there's so many of us all in the one room, and she looks at the sofa and we're all on it, and I can see her thinking, when is somebody going to leave this house so I can sit on the sofa? I think she'll be over the moon when we go back.
Well,
I think Badger is taking on our characteristics because Badger now sleeps in the spare bed like a human being with his head on the pillow, and I caught him trying to get between the sheets the other day because he's obviously thinks
there's more
You've got
action there
nice
between the
sheets,
sheets
why
in my
can't-
house, Janet, I'll tell you that.